we got a chance to speak to the cast and crew of the brand new Apple TV Plus series, Hello Tomorrow. Here now is our conversation with Billy Crudup and Nicholas Podany.
Before I get into it, Billy, I just wanted to say every year at some point I have this overwhelming urge to rewatch Almost Famous, and I do. I don't know why. I just
Fantastic. Thank you.
it
The
just makes me
residuals are
happy.
flooding in from you, Uma, and I appreciate that.
You're welcome, my friend. Tell me this, Billy. With Jack, I'm getting shades of Willy Loman. Am I right in assuming that Arthur Miller played a big part in crafting this character?
He certainly did in my mind. And I think also, too, Amit and Lucas were also drawn to Frank Capra and It's a Wonderful Life. You know, when you think back on a film like that, you think, oh, it's kind of a magical realism, lovely story for Christmas.
Right.
And it starts with him wanting to kill himself. And it's got like angels, you know, that whisper. It's a madcap kind of world. And I think they've done a very interesting, shrewd thing by tying so many of these great American stories together in a brand new one. And I think if you're talking about salespeople, it'd be impossible to leave the Willy Lomans out of it, because that was created in the most iconographic way that you can possibly imagine. It's like trying to telling a story about someone who's stuck in a dilemma and not thinking of Hamlet. We have these great iconographic characters, and they're also in the audience's mind in a way that's both subliminal and in a way that is what's the opposite of that? Bliminal.
Bliminal. I like the word. I'll use it. Bliminal. Yeah.
And so they do that as writers. They encourage you to think about Willy Loman. They encourage you to think about It's a Wonderful Life. Even, you know, with the music and the production design, all of those things they're trying to evoke those things. So those themes are pervading everything.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you're absolutely right as well. It's a Wonderful Life is an incredibly weirdly dark film.
Yes.
But it often gets overshadowed by the good feeling of it all, right?
Yes.
That's a perfect
Nicholas,
sale right there.
Definitely.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah. Nicholas, tell me this. It's your first ever 10-episode TV series. You get to work with Billy Crudup, Hank Azaria, Hanifa Wood, Shane Williams. I mean, surely that must have been amazing.
It was, and don't call me Shirley.
No, it was the best.
So what was the big thing that you learned from all of this? Because it must have been quite overwhelming as well.
I mean, what's so lovely about working with actors, not just of this caliber, but also of like this sweetness and kindness and encouragement, is that, yeah, like before going on to set for my first day, I was very nervous and scared, and maybe during my first take I was, and then it was just so much about the story. It was so much about the action of creating these characters that very quickly it stopped feeling like I was, acting alongside legends, and more kind of just legends, and more that I was, and more that I was just, creating this world with fellow actors. And that is such a testament to the cast, also to the writers, the directors that we worked with, for making such a collaborative environment.
I've got about 30 seconds left. Billy, very quick one. Is the salesman the quintessential American profession? Like, we see it when people are running for president. We see it in every aspect of American life.
I feel that. I mean, I feel that to my core, that the reason we keep revisiting this profession is maybe, the same reason people were sold the story of getting on a boat to go across a sea that they didn't know what was on the other side, but somebody sold them the story that there's a bounty there in the new world of opportunity. And I feel like we are born in some small part with that in all of us.
Thank you so much. You guys are absolutely fantastic. The show is great, and I'm looking forward to the morning show season 3 as well. So,
thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you, Uma.
And your brighter tomorrow doesn't start when you land on the moon. It starts today.
Watch Hello Tomorrow on Apple TV Plus. Let us know what you think once you do. Sound off in the comments below. Also, check out our other interviews right here on YouTube. Tell your friends, tell your family, like, subscribe. You know how this whole thing works.